Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm about to watch Evil Dead Rises. I don't know what to expect out of this one because I really. So, a quick side. I wanted to briefly talk about The Evil Dead, or should I say Evil Dead 20. See, it came out in 2013, I believe. Yeah. So, it's been now officially 10 years, and I recently rewatched it, and I don't think I gave it enough credit when I watched it when it was released because during that era, I wasn't really in that elevated horror, especially with the practical effects and all the gore. It was very squeamish for me. But after rewatching it, all the practical effects and gore, while it still was very squeamish for me, I've still genuinely enjoyed what they did. The whole premise of the movie is battling the main character battling addiction, and it sets the events that unfold for the movie perfectly because it shows early on how her episodes would be and how intense they were. So it plays on the psychology of it all and also this demon that is just messing with all these people and it has some very gory and messy scenes and I definitely wouldn't recommend it for everyone. But I get the feeling that the Evil Dead Rise is going to be a completely different genre of spookies, I guess you would say, than Evil Dead. And I, so far from what I've seen on the trailers, I'm really, really interested to see what they do. And I am genuinely excited to see it. So I am going to be doing another tag along, and you get to tag along with me. And I get to do a brief review afterwards. And I will see you in a bit. Ciao. Almost gotcha. Before I do, I wanted to check in on this little guy over here. Hello. Hi. How are you? Did you have a good day? I know I was gone for half the day. Yeah? Aw, I love you too, sweet pea. Meow. I did want to do kind of a look of the day, and I wanted to show off my shirt that I recently got. Yeah. See if I can get it bigger. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And my hair looks fabulous today. Look at that. So, yeah, I am going to be. The movie starts at 5:05. Transition. And the movie is at 5:05. So, I am going to be heading out in about 30 minutes. And I might do a little quick drive video. And then, yeah, I'll be at the movies. All right, Meaty, I will see you in a bit. I love you.
Springs Hotel. I got the desert air, sun-kissed pools, and shady hideaways. I'm looking for someone who can decide on a Friday that a one-night commitment on a Saturday is a fine idea. Maybe you heard of the Rat Pack. They hung out here all the time. So pack a bag, or don't. You could be here in a few hours. Meet me at hotels.com. It's your journey. Hyundai. Thanks for watching Screen Vision Media's Front and Center, keeping you up to date and enter a future presentation.
Okay, so here's my quick review. Not going too into details and too much into spoilers like usual. Depending on how these videos do, I might do spoiler reviews, but normally I don't really care for spoiling movies, especially if there's others that just want to go in and knowing as little as possible. But from everything that was revealed in the trailer, I still did not anticipate what to expect for the ending and everything. What makes the Evil Dead franchise so tragic, because when you really look at it, the Book of the Dead is this force that summons this entity, and once that entity latches onto you, there's nothing you can do to save that soul. And that's what makes this movie so tragic, because you get to see the dynamics of the family before all the events unfold, and all the characters bring this charisma and they bring in this family dynamic that, like, you can tell that they care about each other, and that's what makes everything that happens in the movie so tragic at the end. And I think that it had a pretty good twist at the end too. And overall, I thought the gore wasn't too excessive. It's like any other horror movie. What I wanted to mention about the first Evil Dead, back in 2013, is that the gore would drag out in some scenes, and and this isn't a criticism. It's more of praise for how detailed and gory and how real it felt, because that movie was brutal when it came to their gore. It was brutal when it came to the Deadites and everything in that movie. And this one, though, it's more of how it's similar to the original Evil Dead movies, where there's a good blend of dark humor and a good blend of just horror. And plus, I'm not gonna mention where the setting of the whole movie is set in, but I will say that it adds an intensity to it all, and it just imagining me being in that position, I oh God, yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to survive. But all the actors, all the sets, the practical effects, the special effects, it was a fun ride. And if you're really into the Evil Dead franchise and you're really into just what Sam Raimi does, and I saw that Bruce Campbell was a producer, and I think he was a producer in the other Evil Dead movie as well. So the fact that Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi are both teaming up and making these projects, I can't wait to see what they do next. So Evil Dead Rise, I would definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, thanks. I got no more words. So I'm gonna be heading back home, and probably just gonna relax with my cat, and yeah, yeah. It was a fun experience. It was a fun experience. Thanks for watching my review. Say bye, matey. Until the next one. Ciao.